I am Anthony from Haslage. In this video, I will be covering an individual topic from my book, The 21st Century Workplace, a HR and EEO Guide. If you like what you hear, please check out the Amazon affiliate link in the description or visit my website at tony.haslage.net. That's tony.haslage.net. Thank you. Today we'll be discussing the Fair Play Act. In 2012, a few surveys were conducted in the United States to evaluate the percentages women and minorities were paid in comparison to white males holding similar positions with similar duties. On average, minority males earned approximately 90% of their white counterparts. On the other hand, white women earned approximately an average of 70%, while minority women earned as much as 63% of their white male counterparts. While the glass ceiling is an upper limitation of positions based on specific gender or race, discrepancies in pay are more aimed at a person's worth as a human being. Compared to white males in similar positions with similar duties, there is no statistical data that proves that women or minorities perform at any less of a level. To pay anyone in a role simply based upon their sex or race has been a practice in place since the beginning of capitalism. Sexism and racism play a significant role in pay discrepancies. Women are seen as emotional and weak, while minorities are seen as mentally inferior. These factors are then considered and deducted from pay as a means of covering perceived risk. In the 2009, the Lilly Ledbetter Fair Pay Act amended the Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of '64 and the Age Discrimination in Employment Act of '67 and modified the Operations of the Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990 and the Rehabilitation Act of 1973 to clarify that a discriminatory compensation decision or practice that is unlawful under such acts occurs each time compensation is paid pursuant to the discriminatory compensation decision or other practice and for other purposes, which means every time you do it, you're breaking the law. So in essence, the Fair Pay Act states that if a person is placed into a position and can perform the duties it specifically requires, that they should earn full pay for that position. That means that no decision based on gender, race, disability, or age should be made in consideration of pay. The Act also discloses that violators will suffer an accrued liability for up to 2 years and be forced to compensate affected parties. With that said, recently the Supreme Court has also added that discrimination of sex also includes sexual preference and sexual identity. So don't discriminate for those either, because they fall under Title VII now. Someone somewhere may be wondering if there is a workaround for this act. Yes, there is, and most organizations do this naturally by creating tiers and positions according to duties. The government and major corporations do it, and they typically list positions by grades. At any rate, organizations limit their pool of talent by stacking positions too broadly. If your organization builds parks and one job is lifting 250 and another is 100 pounds of bags just all day, they break it into tiers. The first tier, lifter 1, is lifting 250-pound bags all day, and the second tier, lifter 2, is lifting 100-pound bags all day. Those who cannot lift 250-pound bags will apply to the 100-pound bag job, and vice versa. Of course, the 250-pound bag job pays more because the weight is more, and they take just as many trips as the 100-pound bag does. If someone applies to lift the 250-pound bags and is unable to perform the duties, demote them to the 100-pound bag job. If they still cannot perform the duties of the 100-pound bag job, remove them. The entire point is that within each tier, there cannot be any form of discrimination. Thanks for watching, and remember to like and subscribe. Thank you for checking out our content. Before you leave, please remember to click like and then subscribe. If you want to receive notifications, do not forget to enable them by clicking on the bell. Then afterwards, check out our social media at HaslageNet and our website at haslage.net.